YouTube, it's Swamper once again. We're back with you. Today you got Miss Lacey back there putting her gloves on. Y'all see her. What we're doing today, guys, is we're going to convert our vegetable garden from summer crop to winter crop. Y'all stay tuned. So check it out. As you see, this tomato plant has produced a lot this summer. The leaves are getting brown there, so we're gonna end up getting rid of this one. We have this eggplant. It's still producing eggplant, and you see it everywhere you see a flower, that's gonna be another eggplant. That's one type of eggplant we got going on there. Here's another eggplant. And you see eggplants are still being produced. Then we have another eggplant plant that is still producing. So we're gonna let those produce while they're producing. We've had to purchase some fiberglass rods, Tractor Supply. I think they were like 95 cents or something like that, 99 cents. But they help keep the plants upright. Also, this is our banana pepper plant. It will produce until it gets cold. So just we're gonna keep this going like it is. This is also a tomato plant that we planted later on in the season. So she's still producing. Again, everywhere you see yellow flowers, everywhere you see a yellow flower, that's gonna be a tomato. Okay, finally I wanna show you this. This is very interesting. A lot of people don't really understand or don't know this. I learned this tip this year myself. So if you notice, all these little fine hairs you see on a tomato plant, they're actually roots ready to be put in the ground. So if you really want a good tomato plant and it bears a lot and a sturdy tomato plant, what you want to do is take all of these leaves at the bottom when you plant it off and stick it down as far as you can in the dirt, because you want all of those strong roots to support a long bearing tomato plant. Okay, now what's interesting about these were actually limbs that broke off when I was moving it. So guess what I did? I stuck them in the ground, or I stuck them in the pot. If you watch this, these are two different limbs that broke off. Look, you got yellow plants, you got yellow flowers. Guess what that's going to be? Tomatoes. And these are from broken off limbs. So if you break off a limb by mistake on your tomato plant, all you got to do is stick that in the ground, water it and fertilize it, and guess what's going to happen? You still got another tomato plant. All right, this one here is green peppers. As you can see, it's producing. I mean, we're going to let it produce and do its thing until it gets too cold to produce. We're not going to do anything to this, but continue to water it, and we try to do a little fertilizer every couple weeks, every 14 days to keep it going. But you can see this is producing. All right, this is actually another bell pepper plant, but these are purple peppers. All right, nice deep purple peppers. They're not hot or anything like that, but it's just a different color variation that you have when you plant. So we like to see different things. So you see this plant is loaded with purple peppers and soon to turn purple peppers, and somehow this one ended up being a red pepper, but you know, whatever, we just like to see it grow. Finally, we got some potato plants. As you see, potato plants, and we have some string beans. They have produced. They don't look the best, but they have produced. So I just wanted to show you that we've also had squash and all that stuff this year, but we're getting our pots prepared for the winter, so we're gonna show you how we do that. Let me show you what we're going with for our winter crop, our fall or winter crop. First of all, we're going with some head lettuce. All right, we like to eat salads around here, so this is iceberg type head lettuce. When you're picking your plants, it's very important to understand what it says on the back of this card. You need that says 12 inches apart. But what I like to do is I want to see the maturity date. The maturity date on this head lettuce is 70 to 80 days after planting. So basically about 2 months and 10 days or 2 months and 20 days, you should be able to pick this. You can pick it before if you don't want it to get into a head, if you just want to pick the lettuce like this, but it will form into a head like this if that's what you want. But beforehand, you can actually pick it if you just want the leaves for the lettuce. All right, these two are our spinach plants. All right, spinach plants, according to this, basically you can harvest them for the first time usually about 40 days. So check this out. All you have is about a month and 10 days, and you can harvest you some spinach and eat you some spinach. All right, on to our broccoli. This is Green Magic broccoli. That's what they named it. This actually comes to full maturity in about 57 days. All right, so a little less than 2 months, you will have heads of broccoli to pick. This is your Mars heading cabbage. Mars heading cabbage. It'll have a nice big head on it. And if you see this, what I really like about Mars heading is only 45 days after planting maturity. So about 1 month and 5 days, you can pick your heading cabbage and have you some cabbage. All right, also these are your collards. All right, this is 2 things of collard greens. Love collard greens for Thanksgiving. We in October now, so basically our maturity for our collards will be around 45 days after planting. All right, so again, we should be right in time for Thanksgiving with these collards. All right, then we coming back with some curly kale. Love some curly kale as well. So this is your curly kale, and let's see what this says. Our maturity again 45 days after planting. So I'm talking about, it doesn't take long, y'all. I'm talking a month and 15 days. I mean, you know, a week goes by fast. So here we come back with our herbs. These are for our smaller pots. This is rosemary. You know, you put the rosemary on a lot of things like lamb chops and all that. So this will be fresh rosemary. This is chamomile. Yep, chamomile is the same thing they make tea out of. All right, so chamomile is ready to plant, is ready to pick whenever you want to, but you want it to get as big as possible. This actually has no maturity date. It's actually, you could pick some of it now if you wanted to, boil it and make your tea. All right, now you got cilantro. This cilantro is another nice herb that you want to use sometimes. Your cilantro, this does not have a maturity date because it's an herb. All right, you can use whenever you get ready to. Also, this basil, it looks bad right now, but trust me, I'm gonna show it to you again. This basil gonna look fine once I put it in the pot and I go ahead and fertilize it. We had a big storm last night, and it got a little rain damage, but we're gonna take care of it. All right, same thing with this. This is no maturity date because it's an herb, but this is your purple basil. It's not any stronger than your regular basil, but it's just a different color. Today we're gonna try to show you a different perspective. Got a drone for my 50th birthday. Yep, hey, 50 years old, so we're gonna show y'all some drone perspective. We're getting our soil prepared. We're ready to do some fertilizer in here, y'all. Just want to let you know where we are. I moved all the summer crops that we're not ready to pick yet. Move them on one end. All the newer crops are gonna go on this end for the fall. Just wanted you to see what's going on here. Also, that tomato plant, I'm gonna fix that here shortly. See how it's leaning to the side. We're gonna use some zip ties and straighten it back up, but wanted you to see what's going on thus far. want to take a break from the high speed so you can see exactly what's going on. But got some pretty dirt. It's gonna be ready to have some plants put in it. I'm gonna do some fertilizer, you all. Let me show you what I'm using for fertilizer. I literally have some 10-8 garden fertilizer, high yield. We got collards, we got kale, we got broccoli, we got potatoes. I mean, tell you what, this is day one. But I'm here to tell you, these things are about to take off and grow. All right, we got spinach there, and we have lettuce here. All right, so we're gonna let our summer crop continue to grow until it gets too cold to grow. Also, over here, we got chamomile on our porch pots. We got cilantro, and we got some purple basil, and finally we got some rosemary. But yeah, we have a lot of the ingredients we need through the winter, y'all, and we'll be able to continue to eat vegetables the entire time. We'll also be able to have some vegetables stored away. As you all know, I'm a hunter and a fisherman, so I'll be able to bring the meat to the table, but we also have the vegetables as well. Dogs are getting in shape in the training pen right now, so they'll be back at the end of this month, and they'll be good and in shape. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. This is Swamper, and this is Miss Lacey. Y'all gonna see us cook some of these vegetables on some more videos, but listen, it's Feathers and Family Outdoors. Y'all take care of yours.